The galaxy remains in turmoil. 14 years have gone by since the fall of the Jedi Order. The Republic is a distant memory, and the Galactic Empire, under Emperor Palpatine's leadership, rules the galaxy with an iron fist. Oppression breeds rebellion, and small clusters of it is forming all over the galaxy. One such rebel band is led by Kanan, a mysterious man who survived the Great Jedi Purge. Not even his comrades know of his true past, that he was once called Caleb Dune, and that he was once a Padawan of the Jedi Order. "15 years ago, the Jedi were sent to every known system under Separatist oppression. But on the planet Kaller, with the aid of the Clone Army, the Jedi are well on their way to ending the Clone Wars altogether. Caleb Dune, under the guidance of Master Belbiba, cuts down the Separatist army while their shock troopers advance towards the capital. General Cleave of the Separatist army can see that the planet is lost to the Republic. Before departing, he has a few words for his reluctant hosts.
I know you do not appreciate our presence here. We'll see if you prefer Republic tyranny."
In defeat, the Separatists have left. This is another win for the Republic, and a win for planet Kaller. But the Kallarians do not see it that way. Separatist or Republic, what's the difference? They traded one general for another. Enraged, the Padawan Caleb reminds the ignorant Kallarian that he is addressing a member of the Jedi High Council, and that the Jedi is tasked to restore peace to the galaxy. Commander Gray and Captain Styles joins in on the argument, calling the Kallarians ingrates. Jedi Master Belbiba stops the argument. To show their new hosts that they are truly liberated, the Jedi and their clone army will seek refuge on the outskirts of the city. There will be no further disruption to the Kallarians' way of life. Hours later, Master and Padawan continues their training under the stars. Padawan Caleb is at peace. "That's strange," points out his master. "This war has brought untold suffering to the galaxy, and yet, Caleb, a fresh Padawan out of the academy, has found his place in the world. His master understands him, but she offers much needed guidance. War will end in time, and a Jedi's role must evolve. You are comfortable with Commander Gray and Captain Styles, but you must not fall in love with this life. Learn to rule them, Padawan, lest they rule you." It is late and the Republic army must rest, but before they do so, Padawan Caleb has a few questions for his master regarding their role in this war. Master Belbiba informs her student that they must restore order to the galaxy, but she believes the Jedi should not have taken military titles. Commander Gray and Captain Styles respectfully disagree. The two clones inform the general that this war would have been lost without the Jedi. Their battalion would have been lost without their general's guidance. Even Caleb is shocked that his master did not agree with the Jedi Council. The clones laugh, and they tease the young Padawan for his opinions. This must be some bonding exercise, Caleb thinks, so he goes with it, but he will not stop asking questions. This is the one thing that encouraged Master Belbiba to choose Caleb to be her Padawan. She gives him a holocron and tells the young Jedi in training that all of his questions can be found in here. The soldiers continue their gesturing, but Commander Gray is called away by an emergency transmission from Coruscant.
Commander Gray, the time has come. Execute Order 66.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Comic Island. My name is Joey, and thank you so much for watching our coverage of Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan Issue 1. This is an exciting day for me because, well, I'm doing something outside of Marvel and DC. Well, technically speaking, Star Wars comics are published by Marvel, but this is a whole new universe away from mutants and Inhumans. So it's very refreshing that I can start on a new series, and I hope you guys will join me along for the ride. So there are quite a lot of Star Wars comics out there right now, like a lot. And I chose to cover one of the best parts of Star Wars lore for me. Near the end of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Order 66 was carried out, leading to the Great Jedi Purge. Nearly 10,000 Jedi was executed by the men they trusted. A handful of Jedi managed to survive this purge, and we get to follow the last Padawan, Caleb Dune, following the aftermath of Order 66. This is the same character that plays the mentor figure in Star Wars Rebels that you guys may know as Kanan. The really cool thing about all of these stories are that they are canon to the main Star Wars universe. This is just a fancy way of saying that these events took place during, before, or after the events of the movies. Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan happens at the end of Star Wars Episode 3, and Star Wars Rebels happened 14 years after Episode 3, and 5 years before Luke joined the rebellion in A New Hope. I don't know if these characters will ever make their way to the big screen, but right now they are making quite a stir on TV and in comics, and I'm very hyped that I get a chance to cover these events. But as for this issue alone, it pays a ton of homage to the TV series with its very first page, and I already felt a bond to these characters because we know the big story in Revenge of the Sith. But the best part of this issue for me is the bond between Padawan Caleb and his clone troopers. Obviously the victims here are the Jedi and their Padawan, but the bigger picture is that these sentient clones that can show great compassion are slaves to one evil man because of the biochip imprinted in their DNA. Commander Grey and Captain Styles are new to me, but because of Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show, I grew attached to some of these clones such as Commander Cody and Captain Rex, making Grey and Styles that much more intriguing to me. And the ending page was just epic. If you have seen Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, then you will know what happens next. Compelled down to their DNA, these clones now see the Jedi as the immediate threat to the Republic, and they must neutralize this threat with deadly force. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed our first coverage of Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan issue 1, and hope you guys will join us again for the next issue. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in another Star Wars video.